Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, there's a Gadget girls up in this bitch. 2015 up in this bitch. We got
Wait, Mike, are you using the mic on your actual headphones to speak to? Or you got the podcast mic still?
no the podcast mic.
Okay. I'm about to say those headphones are fucking amazing.
Yeah, dude, they sound great, right? Dude, check out this mic. This is OG Gadget Gurus like pre 100 episodes Skype
Wow.
mic that I got when I figured out I couldn't just talk directly into my MacBook. I mean, I could, but it sounded like shit.
What about the podcast mic, man?
It does not work with my Chromebook.
Oh my god. Ugh. Well,
Yeah.
good thing Windows 10 is coming out soon, man.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, so first podcast of 2015. We had some scheduling conflicts. We had Cowboy. I really wish you guys were watching the video. I know no one watches this video. Everyone downloads the audio. No one ever, because we don't really advertise that we do a video because it's just our heads talking. But this week, if you can, go on over to youtube.com/thegadgetgurus and look for episode 246, because Nick is just, man, he's just making it happen today. Howdy.
How's it going there?
So this is first Gadget Gurus episode 2015.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of stuff, I guess, to talk about.
Well, first we actually should pay our respects to the simulcast, which learn from you guys.
Yeah.
Made it away.
Yes.
Maybe Bill Simmons is like, fuck you guys, and just walked off, and it was over.
Yeah, Bill dropped the mic and was like, "Ba-doom." But no, I mean, I get where he's coming from. I mean, like, if we didn't make this show as laid back as it is,
Yeah.
and like, for those of you who don't know, I mean, I'm sure you've witnessed the the degradation of show notes and like strategic talking points. And when we used to do the show, it was very like, this is by the book. We had a script, we had sponsors.
We had Ray Sales and Donnie Denfield.
Yeah, I mean, we were, it was very regimented, and we stuck to the script, and that's fine. But I mean, it's tough coming up with all that stuff, and if you're the only one doing it, which I am, it's a bitch. So it's much more fun to just get together with my two homies, stick a mic in front of our faces, throw a cowboy hat on, and just talk. You know what I mean? And just kind of bullshit around it. And to me, it's just been a lot easier. And also, don't stress about being there every single week and week. If we miss a show, we fucking miss a show. Fuck, you know what I mean?
Yep. No.
Suck a dick in it,
man. He just didn't have the crew. It was just like he was him and then Steve Trottle were really cool people on the simulcast, and Steve Trottle disappeared. God knows what happened like that.
Steve is shooting guns and stuff.
Yep. And then
Michael Manna was on. He left after I think he.
Oh yeah, Manna was pretty cool too.
Something he was gay or something. I don't know. Something like that.
But then he was left with Bill Stebbins as the only cool guy, and then some other nerds. So it was like, yeah.
No, he had a few people on that I thought were good.
Ooh.
Patrick was cool. I like Patrick.
Oh, Patrick, man, I forgot about motherfucking Patrick. Yeah, that guy is.
Well, what about Dave?
Dave Valley. Dave Valley is really cool. He used to live right up the street from me in North Carolina. Just by coincidence, we talked like on the internet through Twitter, and then like we actually ran into each other in real life. A lot of people were on the show. I mean, like I said in his post on Facebook, if it wasn't really for those guys, then I wouldn't really have gotten into podcasting, because they showed me. I listened to their show.
If it wasn't for Steve Trottle, Trottle was the man that made.
And they showed me how easy it could be.
Everything happened.
Wait. Is the simulcast older than we are?
The simulcast technically is not, but they were on a show together called something Today. What's it was called? Mobility Today? No, that's another fuckwads pod. I don't remember. But Steve, Bill, and Jeff all used to do a show together.
Yay!
I just want our listeners to know that we have been doing this longer. And we've actually done more episodes. Never mind length of time, because we've gotten lazy. But we've done more episodes than the simulcast also.
Yeah.
Well,
the only podcast from the group that really missed is Boom Exploded. God damn, Jeff F. Dude, changed when he got that girlfriend.
Anyway, real quick, I gotta give a shout out. Not a shout out, but
the jazz guru.
So Bill is off with the simulcast. Clay from iOS Docked, which is not a good podcast, but it's there. I started the motherfucker. Actually, Jay Doss started the motherfucker. Then I took the motherfucker over, and I just gave that shit away.
Oh my gosh! Hilarious. So, are you getting ready to work with somebody from that podcast?
Yeah. Hey, look. Just because I don't like that podcast doesn't mean I don't like Clay and respect some. He got some other shows on that network that I think is cool. Anyway, so you guys should tune in March 17th. Because yours truly will be hosting. Vic, I believe you're hopping on their episode, and I know Bill is hopping on an episode, so you'll still get to hear.
Oh man, motherfucking Bill Stebbins? All right.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think we're all going to be on together. I think we'll be on separately.
We're all guests, man. We don't have time to dedicate to that fully.
Oh yeah. No, we're just guessing. It's not like a new. No.
But we'll be on there, so we gotta promote it.
Yeah, we have a hard time doing this show. It's the 25th, and this is our first show. I'm
just surprised Clay came to me because I'm not really that big of a person in that category. I don't know what to spill anything, but.
Well, your voice is fairly deep, and I'm pretty sure he said he needed a black guy.
Oh, okay. Well, I am like the black guy of a.
Which again, I still wonder why he asked you because I'm pretty sure you're Asian.
Oh, we've been over this, Mike, man. Yeah.
I still don't believe it. I've never met you in real life. All I see is pictures on the internet.
You saw video, man. You saw video. We had live stream. Okay.
I don't know, man.
Nick Ball vouches
Photoshop.
Nick Ball vouches for me. Listen, all because I actually spent some time learning Japanese, which, to be honest, I forgot a shit ton of this since I haven't practiced it in like 6 years. Wow, damn. So.
I know. Yoro wo kudasai.
Give me a beer.
Oh yeah! See, look, I'm good. I speak Japanese. I forgot. I remember. It was like, give me water, and I was like, well, that's stupid. Who's gonna ask for water? And I learned the word beer, and I was like, well, I just take the word water out.
Mike's like, beer is my water.
I'm fucking good. Not anymore. Now I have a fancy man beverage.
Oh, liquor. Yeah, finally matured.
Yeah.
The college phase and into
the fucking lightweight. I take 4 sips of this and I'm gonna fall asleep. I see. I'm not even joking. I took one like decent sip because it's just whiskey and ice. That's it. And so I let it melt a little bit because I'm a pansy. And I took a nice, good, solid swig, and I was on the couch. I was like, phew.
You know the fastest way to build your liquor tolerance, Mike?
I don't really care. I don't want to build it.
Just chug that shit, man. That's why I always did. I'm like, you know what? Chug. Not just shots. They'll put hard liquor in a fucking beer glass, and I would chug that shit. And eventually, I would stop blacking out after the first one.
You guys are kind of making me feel bad because like. When I drink Crown, I go get like a pint glass with some ice, and I fill it up about halfway, and then I have like 2 or 3 of those a night.
Yeah, but I also don't have children.
It's only when I have the kids. When I have the kids, I don't partake in.
No, I don't mean like you have the kids so you drink because they're with you. I mean like you have children and they're stressful, so you drink.
Yeah, that's true.
But then again, you are
Nick just do someone's Captain America shield.
Or not single, but you're not married.
What are you trying to say? I'm confused.
That when you're married, you should drink more.
Oh, I drink a lot less then, because there's somebody to tell you, why are you drinking? Do you really need to have another glass?
Yes, I do! Damn it!
When you're not married, she's like, hey, let's drink whiskey tonight.
What's that? Tequila make her clothes fall off? Is that the song? All right. Anyway, let's talk about some tech stuff.
Yeah.
So let's start with the
introductions, dude.
Oh yeah, we got Vic and Nick. Motherfuckers know. You motherfuckers know these motherfuckers.
Hey, Vic, we're here for today, man. Here just to talk about some tech. Yeah, have some fun.
So let's start with the most recent stuff. Vic, why don't you tell us a little bit about that Windows 10?
All right, guys. Let's talk about Windows 10, how awesome it is, and how it's going to revolutionize the motherfucking world.
You know what? Maybe let's just tell us about it, not like fucking Fox News spin it.
All right, dude. Oh, get out of here, son. Google fanboy. Now, Windows 10 is pretty cool. So it's Microsoft's newest OS. There's been a tech preview out already, but the tech preview, as its name implies, more on the technical side of things. More for enterprise and stuff. And Microsoft showed off some more consumer side features. So show up a little bit more of the new UI, the continuum. So basically, the idea is that you have Windows OS and if I have like a two-in-one device, and I detach that keyboard to go into tablet mode, it'll switch to a tablet UI, and vice versa. OEMs can enable that or disable at their discretion, of course. So, but the idea is that you can easily switch between different UIs based on what you're doing, and then the idea is
back up a second. Give me So what's the big difference between the UIs? Because I know with Windows 7 they tried to do just like the all tiles.
Windows 8, you mean?
Windows 8. I'm sorry. Windows 8 they tried to do like the all tiles dealio on just about everything, and you picked up a tablet and it had the same interface, except it also might have had RT or some crap, so it wasn't for real. So what's the difference between the two if I pick up a tablet?
Based on what I read on it too. So the idea is that now, whether you're in the full screen Windows start screen, like the Metro style screen, or the desktop, both Windows 8 design application and desktop application can run in either environment. So the idea that when I'm in a tablet, I can go to that full screen Windows 8 Lite screen, but I can still run all my desktop applications in that as well too. So I'm not constantly thrown between desktop and the full screen UI and stuff like that. So it runs a lot better in that regard. So if I'm running Photoshop or if I'm running like Chrome and everything, that all stays within that same UI. So you're not getting that jarring experience people used to have in Windows 8, and then of course vice versa when I'm in desktop mode. So it's pretty nice. It's a lot better. And then it has what else I want to say in there? The idea is that the core that the Windows 10 runs across all Microsoft platforms. So whether it be phone, desktop, tablet, Xbox, the idea is that since they all share essentially the same kernel and everything, the same essentially you can target your applications easily across multiple platforms. Of course, there's going to probably be restrictive libraries of what you can access based on which platform you're using. Obviously, desktop's going to get the most, and then phone is probably going to get the least amount of capabilities. But the idea is that as a developer, developers can easily target something that can develop a Facebook app at Facebook and can have it easily go across all platforms. So that means for Windows Phone and tablet, it's going to be a lot easier for them to get applications in the future, which is pretty good, which is really good.
But isn't this the same thing they've been promising for 2 years?
Well, not necessarily, because they've been moving towards that, Mike. So this is the Windows 10 is the final, it happening. Windows 8.1 and stuff like that with Visual Studio, Windows Phone 8.1 SDK and all that kind of stuff to move towards that in terms of I could develop a tablet application and have it become a phone application really a lot easier than it was before. So a lot of the libraries are shared between them now. But now, essentially, I can target a desktop application and easily target all my other applications, where before, if I did a desktop application, it was still fairly different from doing a tablet or phone application. So now it's just supposed to be a lot easier. I mean, we're going to learn more about that at Build, but that's my understanding of it.
So what's going on with the Windows Phone side? Because they've been pretty quiet. I mean, I think they even lost some market share. They had 4%, now they're down.
Yeah, support's been
bleak, motherfucker. It is bleak for Windows Phone right now, which is unfortunate because it is nice.
Mike, I won't agree with you on that. And then the biggest problem was applications. But now, essentially, since I can develop a desktop application, will probably be my primary focus. But then once I develop that focus, then I'll finish a desktop application. I can easily recreate the UI. I take my same stuff I developed in that desktop and bring it to Windows Phone. It's supposed to improve the platform a lot. That's the idea. So we won't know for sure, Mike. But the idea is that it's supposed to be a lot easier for developers. So it's might as well they'll be like, hey, we created this. Might as well take a few people from my dev team and have them spend a couple of weeks and bring that to Windows Phone. So we'll see. And then the UI is a little bit better as well.
Do you think it'll help? Do you think it'll help Windows Phone?
It will. I mean, it won't hurt because, as I said, this is going to be a lot easier. So it'll take a week or two now to bring a desktop application to across tablet and phone. It's it can't hurt, Mike. It can't hurt. Unlike before, where you develop a desktop application, you have to go back in there and literally have to recreate that application for tablet.
Well, I know it can't hurt, but what I mean is that going to be a draw for developers to actually make decent applications on Windows Phone. Because, I mean, as it stands right now, Microsoft just throws money at big names. They make their application. They don't update it for a year. It looks out of date. I mean, I don't even think Instagram has video.
Well, that's the beauty of it, Mike. Too. Like, yeah, this will definitely help in terms of updates. Definitely. So if somebody develops across all platforms, it's like, well, if I update my desktop, I can easily push these updates to my other platforms as well, since pretty much everything's shared between them.
All right. How about let me just give you an example. Let's use Instagram as an example. They don't have a desktop app. They're not going to make a Windows desktop app. But they will not update their Windows Phone app. What the fuck?
Well, that's different, man. Okay, so Instagram, the D team, they're targeting mobile only. That is probably not going to be the incentive for them. But let's say for Facebook, for example, though, Mike, if Facebook's developing a desktop app, or actually, they developed a Windows 10, a Windows 8 application. They did develop like a desktop/tablet app. So from now on, they can easily push all their stuff to mobile as well too through that, and it's a lot easier for them. So it's like more incentive for them to do that. So it's like not as time consuming as it was before. Or Twitter, for example. Just anybody that, I mean, there's be certain cases like WhatsApp or Instagram might not necessarily be seeing crazy improvements there because they're mobile only, but people who have desktop and stuff might get out of here. Get that out of here.
Or just buy one of these.
Get that out of here, man.
They're better.
Microsoft is making a stronger push here, man. Apple wish they could do what Microsoft is doing right now, dude. I can tell you that much. Man.
Yeah, I mean, the Mac sales have just done nothing but skyrocket.
I'm just saying. Once
those poor guys, they're probably like, damn it, how can we fucking make Microsoft
I'm just saying,
money?
man. Once Windows 10 is out there.
How much money do we have in the bank again? Over 100 billion in fucking gold coins and shit.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to Office 3. Office is being redesigned as well too, so it's going to be touch focus and everything like that too. So they're having a new Office come out, which is probably pretty cool. And then HoloLens. Microsoft did show up HoloLens.
Now the HoloLens looks crazy cool. Yeah, that looks really, really cool. Looks like very much like Iron Man, Tony Stark, building. Yeah. I mean, it looks really, really cool.
Dude was actually playing Minecraft in his living room, being able to take a quick walk around Mars. Oh man, it was some sweet shit they were doing with that, man. So that I am definitely waiting to see more about it. That's showing that Microsoft. That's right there. It's Microsoft showing, hey, we're Microsoft, man. We're motherfucking back. Google wished they could do this shit with Lens, Google Glasses, which, oh wait, by the way, Google Glasses is one of the famous Google beta products, which are not going to see the light of day because it's discontinued. But Microsoft is showing that they're the best.
Honestly, I think Google Glass is basically just a I think the idea came from someplace cool, and then they were just like, hey, you know what? Let's just
nobody really wants to buy this because
Well, no, because think about all the things Google Glass does, Android Wear does, and one, you don't look like a fucking retard wearing it, and two, it's actually kind of useful because it's on your wrist.
Yeah. And then you got Microsoft was like, well, we could have went down that stupid ass route of Google Glasses, but no, we're going to create something fucking amazing. And that's where HoloLens came.
But you know what? Microsoft has done this before with the Surface desk, not the Surface, the old school. I'm talking like probably, 10 years ago. And they had this cool ass table, Surface table, and you could put items on it, and it would recognize in software what it was, and you would put your credit card down, and it would purchase things, and you could slide a tip over. It was very, very visually a really great demo, and it was like, man, that's the future, and that shit didn't go anywhere. So
but Microsoft never actually released that to the actually that was just a concept, a real.
That's what this is, though. This is a concept. I mean, I can buy it.
But then let's also look. I almost forgot to mention the Surface Hub too, which Microsoft did release as well, which is like an 84-inch Surface tablet, which is pretty dope. Yeah, say for presentations and all that kind of good shit. And they were showing all the multi-touch enhancements, stylus support, all that kind of cool stuff. 4K display, pretty fucking amazing.
Let's kick it over to Nick. Nick, what do you think about all the Windows 10 announcements? Did you keep up with it? Do you give a fuck?
No, I don't give a fuck. No.
Nick, get out of here, man. Come on. Why not?
Completely irrelevant.
He's like completely irrelevant. Wow.
Wow.
All right, so tell me about
You know what I thought was really exciting is they're allowing everybody to upgrade for free for the first year. That I felt like was worth talking about, and by talking about it, I mean going, hey, did you hear they're going to let everybody upgrade for a year for free? Yeah, I know, right? Crazy, huh? Moving on.
Anyways,
unless you have a Surface 1 or 2, then you don't get the upgrade.
Everything else is all vaporware, disposable technology. It's all irrelevant.
Look, I'm just glad you weren't the general consensus of the media. The media loved what Microsoft did.
The media? What media? I haven't seen anything about this other than the fact. The only thing I did see was that there was some glasses that they could train for Mars, and that the OS was going to be free for a year. I saw nothing else in the news about it.
Please, okay, CNET, CNN, Verge, Engadget, IGN, Fox. No, not Fox. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Victor, you're talking.
Mashable. You know, there's a lot of people out there freaking Time.
Vic, do those same companies also cover every fucking flavor of LG?
Okay, I'm just talking about the positive reaction of it, man. It was a lot of positive.
These are not mainstream. These are inner circle jerk media corporations.
Okay. First of all, Time is mainstream. Okay, dude.
No,
but you left out one really cool feature.
The Huffington Post loved it, dude.
Huffington Post can go blow me.
Was the streaming from Xbox to a Windows PC or tablet. I thought that was kind of a cool idea. So if most of the time you don't have two Xboxes, one in the bedroom, one in the living room or whatever. So if you want to play an Xbox game and somebody wants to watch something on TV, or you just want to lay in bed and possibly get down on some Halo or something, you could use your tablet. I think you do have to pair a controller, though. I heard it's not going to work with like the touchscreen, so it's going to be a little clunky, but it's still kind of cool. I thought that was neat.
Yep, that's pretty dope. You're right, man. That was a good thing, especially since it's just like with play Sony. Now it matches kind of Sony's offering with Vita streaming and the PlayStation TV streaming. So you can easily do that. Just plug up your Surface to your TV and then play with your controller.
It's supposed to be just like an app that runs on your Windows, and then you click it and it authenticates.
Oh, it might. They were also hitting that the vice versa, so you'd be able to stream your PC games to your Xbox.
Yeah, that was interesting.
So.
That would be cool, but I didn't hear that.
Yeah, no, they were hinting at it, dude. I think it was
because I would love to play
Star Wars.
Star Wars on my freaking Xbox. Yes.
That's the overall thing, right?
Yes, I've been playing.
You're the only person.
I know. I'll be the only one. But you know what I love about that game? It's designed just for me because I don't have to talk to anyone. And like, I am in this really weird place. Like I was telling Aaron because I got Destiny, and like after you get to a certain point, you want to do like the weekly heroic stuff and the raids, and they don't do matchmaking.
Wait, you have Destiny?
Yeah.
On what?
Xbox One.
You have an Xbox One?
Motherfucker, we talked about this last episode.
Xbox One.
Anyway.
5 weeks ago, we had this conversation.
We did. So anyway, there's no matchmaking. You have to know like 3 people. And I'm like, fuck, I have to talk to these people. So I like put on a headset, and I'm like, all right, let me find some fucking people on the internet to go play with, because I can't just.
You still play Destiny?
Yeah, I like it. Oh man, I really like the Crucible a lot. I think the multiplayer is a lot of fun.
Nick and I got bored of that pretty fast.
Yeah,
it's one of those games that the story sucks. Like the first 5 minutes of the story, you're like, oh, this is gonna be epic, and then all of a sudden it turns into this point to
point. You're doing the same shit over and over. Go and defend.
Yeah. Once you getting to level 20 is kind of a grind, but once you get to level 20, that's when it gets fun. That's when you get the more customizable armor, and you get better weapons, and that's when shit like.
And then make your armor worthless with every single update.
No, I've been rocking the same stuff for a while. It just depends on how quickly you level up and how much you play. You know what I mean? Like I'm not tanking hours and hours. I mean, I think I'm only like a level 24 now, and I've been a level 24 for fucking ever because I can't do any.
Well, you don't play with people, or you hate playing with people, but
it's not that I hate playing. I would like playing with people that I know and my friends and stuff, but I'm not gonna go online and just randomly fucking
Dude, man,
talk to
you
people.
got the guru fan base at your fingertips, man. Reach out to them. Play some Destinies with them.
You play
Have some
Destiny.
guru sessions, man.
You play Destiny. Hit me up, Mobile Mike
You
01
can
on
stream
Twitch.
that shit on Twitch too,
We'll
man.
figure it out.
Stream
but
that
I was
shit
saying,
on Twitch.
But what I was saying is like with Star Wars, it's like you have this main story that's actually pretty fun, and then you can go off and like do whatever you want, and you don't have to like band up and play with people. You just kind of go through the story, but it's always online, so you can like go back to that planet or go back over here, go over here, and do this. So it's like a nice mix of the games, because I really like Dragon Age I just got, and that's a lot of fun. Or Skyrim kind of games where it's just open world, you kind of run around, do whatever you want, but it's not online. So once you like do all the main stuff, there's really not a lot of meat to do. The what?
You just do side quests then for like the next 100 hours, right?
Yeah, but like I'm talking like I played Skyrim over 200 hours. You know, like just God tanked my life into that game. I love that fucking game, but like. And I still want to play it. Like to this day, I'm like, man, I'd still play Skyrim if there was new stuff to do. And like DLC comes out and all that, but it would be cool if it had like an online component. So
what about the Elder Scrolls Online?
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in it. Except I keep hearing how bad it is. So I heard it like doesn't do either one very well. It's like
it might go free to play soon though.
Yeah, it's like trying to ride that line between being an MMO and then being like a single player experience, and that's kind of why I like Destiny, because you can't do like some of the like main raids and the heroic quests and some of that stuff by yourself, but you can pretty much play PvP, or basically it's just multiplayer, Halo fucking multiplayer, by yourself all day long, and it doesn't matter what level you are. You can be level 1, you can be level 30, because all the weapons and armor are all normalized, so it's a lot of fun. I like it. Mm-hmm. Fuck the world.
Hey, man, do you know the one MMO that came out I think like last year? And it was kind of like the animation style was kind of cartoonish, but it was something like outer space, like a western in outer space.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually, I got a lot of hype, but then I forgot, and I haven't heard much about it. I just wanted to know if that went free to play or not.
Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big MMO fan because I'm not fucking social on the internet like that. Then I'm so like sporadic with when I play, and it's like a lot of the stuff you have to like get together with your buddies and plan a raid, and like, man, I don't got time to fucking do all that shit. I just want to get online, play some matchmaking, go do some fucking shit, get some cool armor, raid some fucking caves, stab some dragons,
man. Jeez. Why, man? What did the dragons ever do to you to deserve a stabbing?
Man, they fly by villages and set them shits on fire, little fucking assholes.
No, dragons are like that, dude. You're stereotyping now, man. That's racist shit.
I mean, most dragons I've talked to are like that.
Well, you know what? I've talked to a few.
Blair and Little John just
cool, man.
Flaming.
Nick, can you believe this racist stuff coming out of this dude's mouth, man?
I just don't like their scaly skin.
Dude. Dragons are assholes.
Right?
Oh my God, Nick, seriously?
Like, the only nice dragon I've ever seen is that dude from How to Train Your Dragon. And that's because they got him when he was a little puppy.
Not a real dragon.
Toothless is the real dragon, man?
How did the dragons from How to Train Your Dragon were a joke of a dragon?
Yeah, man.
They're like children cartoony dragons. Yeah, that's true.
Big man ass. Don't.
Yeah, like
they're basically flying cats.
Wildstar. That was the name of the MMO. I found it.
Yeah, like think of Smaug. Like, you're not chilling out with Smaug. He's like, what are you doing in my shit, bitch? I'm gonna eat you. Which I don't understand why he didn't just eat them. Like, they're this big, and he's a giant dragon. And
because that's just it, Mike, is that his arrogance is so large, and he feels that he is so grand that really, like, it's like, why wouldn't you just eat these ants in your house that are fucking stealing your food instead of trying to spray them with raid? Like, you go through all these things, like, at some point you become so big that eating them is just not even on the menu.
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
The Hobbit.
Oh, the Hobbit.
Desolation.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? What was that? What was
you ever review the third one?
I never saw it.
I saw it.
No, Mike, how did you not see the third one, dude?
I kept hearing. Well, first of all, I'm not a Lord of the Rings or Hobbit like fan. Yeah. I enjoy them. I'll go watch them, but I'm not like I am with Star Wars. I'm not like that with that. So I just happened to catch up on the Hobbit because I was bored and it was on, and I caught like 20 minutes of it somewhere in the middle, and I was like, man, I guess I'm gonna watch this.
You should really just sit down and binge watch the Hobbit movies.
I
Oh,
wouldn't
I
say
did.
like
I did. I watched the first two back to back, and then the third
Yeah,
one came out in the theaters and
Yeah,
everyone.
man, the third one does kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie, Mike.
yeah,
You're
it
not
does.
missing much.
They were saying it's kind of anticlimactic. The battle is over like very quickly. It's not very
The whole
epic.
fucking small deal should have just been. Oh my god, they really should just put that one in the second one. Ended it with the
Yeah.
second one. That was the most
Yeah.
asinine thing ever. You come back to that after a year, you're like, wow, this is all right, but this would have been so much more epic, and they fucking did it in the second movie.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Vic.
Oh my god, that was just wow.
Yeah. I felt the same way. And what's funny is that like even when you watch them back to back, I remember because I saw the second one before I saw the first one because I thought the second one was the first one when I went and saw it in the theater. But when I watched it back to back, I realized that I was going through some shit back then. But
Fair enough.
what was I saying? The beginning of the second one should have been the beginning of the first one.
Yeah.
Like, none of it makes any fucking sense. Like, you know, and I started watching it, I was like, well, no wonder I thought this was the first fucking movie. This is how the first one should have started anyways. And
Yeah, because
the first fucking movie was...
The first movie was like 45 minutes of them trying to convince them to come with them. And
Yeah.
then the rest of it was them walking around.
But then the beginning of the second one is like, it starts in the beginning. It's just kind of like a recap or some shit. I don't really know how to explain it, but...
Yeah, because they flash back a little bit. So, yeah, like because I did the same thing. I started watching the second one. I knew it was the second one, but I was just like, I'm probably never gonna watch any of this. So let me just sit where I am and watch it. And I ended up finishing the second one. I was like, oh, okay, let me go back and watch the first one.
They're really good movies. I don't get me wrong. They're nowhere near as bad as Star Wars episodes 1, 2, and 3.
No, you crazy. You crazy. I think you just said that on purpose.
But they're not great. The second one's great.
The second one is a very, very good movie. It's fun. That's what's
It's a
cool
lot
about it.
of
It
fun.
does have that adventure-y feel,
Yes.
and there's a lot going on.
The 20-minute barrel float scene.
Oh, great!
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
With in the L's, man, they were like fucking ninjas and just.
Yeah.
Was Legolas? What's his name, Nick? How do you pronounce his name?
The Green Arrow.
Legolas.
Legolas, yeah. And they actually had a scene in like the final one with him that is like, yeah, that's kind of cool. And he put him into this danger, and Scream has actually brought it up real cool. But it's like, why do this with this character when you know damn well he's not going to die? There's like so many other characters you could do that with to create some tension, but you know he's not going to die. So what the fuck was the point of putting him in that perilous situation?
I think I said that to yeah. I was like, well, don't worry about it. He's not gonna die.
It's like
well, it's, you know. That being said, we know they all are gonna be okay. You know, it's like
Right.
Well, there's like other characters, like the female elf. You don't whatever.
the chick from Lost.
What happened to her?
I'm sorry, I couldn't get past her being the girl from Lost.
Oh yeah, I forgot that she was in Lost.
That's all I can. Every time I see her, I'm like, oh yeah, you're stuck on an island. None of it's
It's like, this isn't real. This is you stuck on the island imagining this shit.
Where's Jack at? Any moment, Jack come in. Where's Hurley? I know he's back here somewhere. Oh, he's probably the fat little.
Oh man. Oh, spoiler alert, guys. Anybody watch Lost? They're in purgatory. Bam. Ruined the whole fucking 8 seasons of it for you.
I started I started watching that. And I got to like season, I think 2 or 3, and there's a part where there's like a fucking polar bear and a unicorn or something. And I was like, right, season 1, but they never go back and explain what the fuck I just saw.
Yeah,
so
they do. In season 3 or 4, they come across the polar bear traps where they get locked into them and they have to push the buttons to get the fish. And that shows you that the Dharma Initiative was doing some experiments and the polar bears got out of the cage. They never explained the fucking dinosaurs.
Oh, I never saw the dinosaurs. Or the phantom.
The black smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that got explained.
Like, I was actually worried. I thought you were like just starting watching it when you said that. Like, yeah, I just started watching one.
No.
It's terrible.
That's what they don't get. It's like, when do people get pissed off when you spoil a show that came out like 10 years ago? It's like, dude, you should have watched it by now, or just fucking deal with it.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Okay, what do you guys think? Because this is always an interesting topic. Spoiler rules, TVs and movie shows for internet etiquette. So like, a new episode of Arrow came out this week, a couple of days before the show. We're talking about it on Twitter, talk about it on Facebook. When's it okay to like actually talk about it?
Okay, well, it depends, Mike. Like, if you're like talking with your friends about the show and stuff like that, that's cool. If somebody else hasn't heard about it, they should at least say, "Hey guys, well, turn that down a little bit. I haven't watched it yet," or get up and move away. That's kind of cool, But
when you're posting on the internet,
I'm talking about the internet. If you overhear me in real life, then fuck off, go away.
You preface it with spoiler.
Yeah.
You have to preface it because people will come across it. There's nothing worse than a spoiler being put on Facebook for a show you watch.
Just say spoiler, man. Just throw a spoiler tag in front of it. If it's something fairly recent, if it's something super old, fuck it.
That's what I'm asking. When's it okay to not put the spoiler tag?
Probably if it's 5 years or older. No, maybe like 3 years.
5 years?
3 years. I would say. No, I'm putting that, Mike. You're right. A year or older. If it's older than a year, don't worry about it.
I think once the movie has gone from the theater to Blu-ray or digital, then we spoil. If it's a TV show,
once the new season starts.
Once the new season starts, the previous season, fair game.
Yep. That's fair enough. I remember I listened to the IGN podcast, and dude got pissed off that somebody spoiled that Terry McGinnis is Batman in Batman Beyond.
Really? What happened to Batman Beyond?
You never saw Batman Beyond, dude?
I mean, I've tried. It's not an
HD. This is the second episode, dude, that Terry McGinnis becomes Batman, the new Batman.
Oh, I thought you meant like what happens to him at the end.
No. Some dude got pissed off that the dude actually said Terry McGinnis is Batman.
Who the fuck else is Batman? The whole show's about some fucking guy named Terry McGinnis who plays Batman. That's what the show's about.
It's like in the freaking promos back then, dude.
Yeah, it's like high schooler Terry McGinnis.
I should think he was more pissed off that. I think somebody mentioned that Terry McGinnis is part of is Batman's son. Bruce Wayne's son too. I think that might have pissed him off. I don't remember. It could have been one of them.
See, I didn't know that. Fucking asshole.
Oh yeah, and actually I think that's explained in Justice League Unlimited too. So I don't even think that was actually explained in Batman Beyond.
Probably not.
It was crazy, but because Amanda Wallace got Bruce Wayne's DNA and then used that to create Terry McGinnis because she believes there always needs to be a Batman. So
she's right.
She is right. I'm not going to.
Wait a minute. Didn't Talia or one of the Al Ghul daughters do that, and that's where that little fucker came from?
Oh, that was different. Yeah, that was. You talking about Damian Wayne? Yeah.
Damian Wayne. Yeah. What a cool movie, man! Batman and the Son of Batman or whatever that little animated movie.
She drugged Bruce and raped him, and that was
before.
That was before.
Dirty whore.
Yep, and that was after the Justice League Unlimited and them. So that was kind of like Justice League Unlimited might have been. I don't think Terry McGinnis is part of the comics. I don't know for sure. I'm not following that 100%. So that might have been animations or unique.
All right, what else you guys want to talk about? The Windows 10. Talk about some movies.
What's going on with Android and Google? I know Google Glass is going on, but Google always has some other cool stuff coming out. Glass, for one, is one of the projects about Google that was cool, but eventually was like, nah, it's not really cool. What else is Google got going on, Mike?
Nothing really major going on right now. I mean, Lollipop, is kind of the latest thing. That was, early fall. So, I mean, there really hasn't been a whole lot going on. Something I did see today that's pretty interesting is that
Project Aria, though. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is some Project Aura stuff, the modular phone. But again, I don't want to get too excited about that until it's an actual product. But it does. The idea
is pretty fucking sweet. Now that's some shit. That's some serious sweet shit to get behind.
Yeah, that is really cool. The one thing I did see today though that I thought was pretty interesting is the CEO of Cyanogen declared that they're trying to take Android away from Google and that they're going to be forking it soon and they're going to have complete independence from Google within 3 to 5 years, which I thought was pretty interesting for.
I've heard a lot of hate towards Cyanogen, though. Lately.
Yeah, well, the CEO definitely comes off kind of arrogant and like a dick. So I think a lot of that is just him. Cyanogen, the actual guy, I forget his fucking name now. Steve Kondik, that's him.
Cyanogen? Oh.
Yeah, the actual guy.
The guy named Cyanogen.
Well, that's his name. That was his name on the forums, and that's where the ROM came from.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really talk a whole lot about the company stuff that much anymore. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he has a giant role in the company, but I think he just kind of he lets the CEO run his mouth because he could always go to a new project
So
if he
the guy who created the mod doesn't actually own the company?
He's not. No, it's a publicly traded company. It's a.
Oh, okay, but he's not the CEO of the company.
He is not the CEO. No.
Huh. You would figure that would have been the case, you know? The guy who creates the actual...
Why would you want to be the CEO of your own company? That's a terrible thing to do.
Right. No, it's not a great idea unless it's a small company. I mean, and they are relatively small.
They
I'm talking like small.
I'm not saying like 5 people.
You're asking mutes to run a business. You're better off hiring somebody to run your business.
Right. He knows software development and he knows Android. The CEO knows the business side and is able to create and also burn bridges for relationships. It seems like so that whole thing is playing out very interestingly because they're
basically they're saying they're going to create their own OS.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to do kind of like an Amazon thing.
So they're trying to get away from Google. Then what the hell are they going to do for like? I mean, are they going to create their own email app or Maps app and stuff like that as well too?
Probably.
Yeah, that's my thing is I don't understand these manufacturers trying to get away from Google because if you can't get the Google, I mean that's what makes Android good is the Google stuff, the Gmail, the Google Maps, the Play Store, the integration with your movies and music, all that stuff.
Google Maps is like first of all you need the Play Store for Google Maps at all, I believe.
Well, you have to get certified by Google and you have to pre-install a bunch of their apps just to be certified. But yeah, in order to get the Play Store and get any kind of support from Google, it's got to be certified.
And Apple tried to recreate Google Maps, and you saw how well that worked out for them. Do you really believe these guys will actually be able to somehow do it? I mean, the only people that came close was Waze, and then Google bought them out. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of like, what? I just don't see how this is going to really work out for them.
Here, I'll read the quote. He says, "We're making a version of Android that is more open, so we can integrate with more partners so their services can be Tier 1 services. So startups working on artificial intelligence or other platforms don't get stuck having you have to launch a stupid little application that inevitably gets acquired by Google or Apple. These companies can thrive on non-Google Android."
Oh, so okay, that makes sense. Because basically, if something gets too popular, Google comes in and buys them out.
Right.
And they're trying to create a haven for them to thrive without feeling like their end goal is to be bought out. What I think Cyanogen doesn't understand is that these companies, they want to be bought out.
Right, except them, because they turned down the $10 billion offer from Google or something like that. They don't care. But yeah, I also think they completely underestimate the power of Google's services, and like I said, the strength of Android. When you leave Google out of Android, you're starting from scratch. I mean, you're starting from you're having to build an ecosystem. Yeah, Android itself is there, but Android is only great because of all the services and apps that you can have access to. I mean, the operating itself, it's just like Windows Phone. Windows Phone is a really nice OS, and it's visually fun and it's nice to use, but it misses all kinds of services and applications, so you just kind of feel left out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how, I mean, like, think of the Kindle, the fucking match phone, the Bonfire, whatever the fuck that thing is, Firefly, Ninja Turtle. What the fuck is that phone called?
It's just called Fire. What's
Fire phone?
So complicated about that?
Is it the Fire phone?
Fire phone.
Yeah,
is it the Fire phone?
The Kindle Fire phone, and then there's the Kindle Fire Stick or something for their TV.
Speaking of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, anybody watching the new series on Nickelodeon?
Well, nope. How about the Ninja Turtle Power Ranger crossover? That was a classic.
Wait, when did that happen?
Yeah.
The kids were watching Power Rangers on Netflix, and the first episode of one of the new Power Ranger, because there's so many varieties, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're talking about Megaforce Power Rangers, the newest one. I'm down.
Okay, but who knows what is Megaforce? Okay, hang on. Anyway, so there's one where there's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles of old show up at the beginning of the show, and they're like, "What? Power Rangers? Everybody knows they're fake. This is from a comic book." Like, there's all these like kind of like making fun of Ninja Turtle jokes in the beginning. And at some point, they like get in a fight, and then they join up. And what episode?
This is old. This is old. This is from
the traditional crossover formula.
Power Rangers in space.
They get in the fight, ends in a draw, and they join up to fight an enemy.
Right, exactly. And then I think it's two episode show. But that being, there's a new
why? I'll tell you why. Why that happened is that television series of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was a Japanese ripoff. I mean, it got sanctioned, obviously, or licensed, but it's made by Saban, the same company that makes Power Rangers.
Right.
And the whole shitty series is on Netflix, but it looks like when you're watching the Turtles, it looks like a Power Rangers show, like with all the crazy voiceovers.
I actually just stumbled upon that today, or yesterday, actually.
And they don't use their same like weapons and stuff. It's not the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles we know. It's like some skewed alternate dimension. Like you're watching, and you're like, what the fuck am I watching? I know this is the Turtles.
Powerpuff Girls too.
Oh, it's really bad. It's really bad. I watched a couple episodes and now I'm
I actually watched it, man. Oh,
yes,
man.
Yes, I did.
Sorry, hang on. There's a new Power Rangers series that I hadn't seen before. But these motherfuckers have like little Power Ranger action figures now that like they flip down into a key, and then they turn into like whatever flavor of Power Ranger they want to be. Power Ranger Samurai, Power Ranger Mystique.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope, actually. I mean, I haven't watched Power Rangers in a long time, but man, goddamn, that's something.
I know they're like we're turning like Power Ranger Samurai now, and they get like the little cell phones and make the little Japanese symbols, and then
and they have the little cards and stuff. Yeah,
it's crazy.
I'm down with the Power Rangers. I like it.
Dude, man, but you really should check out the new Ninja Turtles, man.
On Nickelodeon, that's a good show.
Nick, you've been watching. Have you been keeping up with season 3?
Did you see the movie?
I don't have it anymore.
Dude, okay, man. Nick, let me tell you, man. They're bringing Empire Steady and Bebop, son.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did you see the movie? The Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles movie came out like 2007.
It was all right.
I thought it was good.
That wasn't bad. It was
Freddie
entertaining.
Prinze Jr., April, not April. Oh, well, she played April.
Yeah, Lizzie Lohan.
The Vampire Slayer.
But she was, man. But I wish they had more turtles in it, man. That's the biggest complaint everybody has. Just like wasn't enough turtles.
Are you talking about the movie?
Yeah.
The animated one, yeah.
It was pretty weird too. Like April having the turtles as pets, and then why the hell did she get rid of them? I never understood that. She's like, I want to save them. Oh, let me go ahead and just throw them in the sewer just for the hell of it.
You're talking about the actual movie, not the animated movie.
Oh, well, that was like a long ass time ago.
That's what I said. 2007, 2000.
Not bad, dude. Okay, but that one was it was all right.
Damn. All right, what else you guys want to talk about? Let's wrap this up.
Oh man, shit, dude, shit. What's going on? Well, Flash is back. You guys watch a new episode of Flash and Arrow?
Yep, Flash and Arrow all caught up.
Yep, good shit, man. I mean, Arrow was a little bit was actually pretty good. They got Diggle and Red Arrow.
I tell you what, when I was talking to my wife and I was like, when Arrow and Flash finally end, I will pay money. I will pay a subscription to watch a cop drama, not a cop drama, but like a cop movie with Diggle and the Flash's surrogate dad. The cop.
Oh yeah, just them two.
Those two, because the one is like they're both so serious, but then like they both bust out with this hilarity every once, especially Diggle. I love Diggle. He's my favorite character. He's hilarious.
Yeah, Diggle's awesome. Yeah, man. The only thing I'm kind of disappointed, first of all, with Arrow is like, how did they? Oh man, well, you know what? This is a spoiler, man. I don't think I can't spoil it just yet. So I'll move off past that. But the Flash. Okay, my biggest problem with the Flash, I don't know if we discussed this before, is that I'm getting sick of how they portray the Flash as a fucking idiot half the time. He
is kind of an idiot. He's just a young kid. He's got new powers.
They made him too powerful already, and then they make him
episode 1. He's still trying to figure everything out. I mean, it's not episode 1. Season 1. He's still trying to figure it all out. I mean, I'm fine with it. I really like the direction they're going.
I'm spoiling this for people so I apologize, guys. Spoiler alert, whatever. First of all, when you're fighting freaking Heatwave and Captain Cold, that was the most asinine thing because before they even realized what has happened, he could have ran in there, fucking took their weapons from them, and How did the cops not shoot them? The cops were just standing there watching them fight when they got shot at those guys.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff you just have to overlook. Because I mean, technically, the Flash could. That's why I said the exact same thing. I was like, why doesn't he just run really fast and punch him in the face?
It's just like oh, Flash, you could punch these guys, but no, go through this convoluted method of trying to get them to shoot at each other.
No, they had to cross the streams. Did you also catch that those are the two same guys from Prison Break?
Yeah, I know.
I hated that show.
I never watched it. Never seen it.
The first season was good.
How many times did they break out of prison? What the fuck? They had more than one season?
And then the last two seasons, the third season sucked, so I just stopped watching it then.
They went to Mexico and got locked up.
Yeah, it was so stupid.
Fuck.
True story.
But no, man, like it's just like I just wish they didn't make him as powerful as he is, because they showed him like in the second episode, I believe, second or third episode, where the dude could just run in there, stop, officially like slow down time to the point that it's pretty much stand still, observe whatever he wants, and yet for some reason he cannot observe shit happening around him. He goes and faces the village, like, oh hey guys, let's do some dialogue instead of just me going in there and taking you guys out before anything is.
And that's the complete problem with the Flash.
But then they show him doing that in the Arrow crossover. It's like what?
He can just do that. Apparently, but in the show that would be the most boring thing ever.
I know that, and that's why I wish they did like Justice League Unlimited. If you watch Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, they freaking depowered the Flash and Superman to the point that they could be taken out by normal villains. I wish he just did that with the Flash. Just made him like, yeah, he can run fast, but not crazy fast. That these people actually have a chance against them, they can observe them to an extent, versus just making everybody fucking idiots and getting away with it that way.
Well, they didn't, okay? He's a fucking stupid-ass kid who's got crazy powers and he can't fucking do all the cool shit.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
It's a cool show, though.
It is still a good show. I mean, you gotta go in over that suspension.
Got renewed for a second season?
What was that?
It got renewed second season. Arrow got renewed for a fourth season. Yeah. Gotham also second season.
Yeah, well, Gotham. Oh, God.
Is Gotham back? Or no?
Gotham is. Oh, God. Gotham's just not good.
I don't think it's come back yet, but I do love it.
No, it's back. It's back. It's been back for 2 episodes, dude.
I watch it on Hulu.
Oh, yeah, I gotta catch up. I pay for cable, and my cable box has been disconnected for 2 months, and all I do is watch stuff on Hulu. It's ridiculous.
Do you like Gotham?
Yeah, I like Gotham. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's boring as fuck, but I like it.
I like it, but it's boring as fuck. How does that work?
Because the most interesting parts of that show are watching little Bruce Wayne and how he slowly becomes.
He's actually been out for the last 2 episodes too.
That's the best part of that show is
little Bruce Wayne.
You always see Batman.
Penguin. I like watching Penguin.
Penguin is cool. I really like Penguin's
character. Shot in the latest episode, so I like that. And then Harvey Dent, man.
I do like Harvey. He's cool.
I do like Harvey too, man. You guys watch Agent Carter though, right?
No, I haven't.
I haven't started yet.
Dude, yeah. I went into that show expecting to hate it. I'm like, man, they fucking canceled, or not canceled, but they pushed off Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for this. I want to see what the fuck happened to Sky in them. But then it's like, you know what? This show's pretty damn good. This is actually a pretty damn good show.
It's a mini-series, or is it a complete...
Mini-series. So it's 8 episodes. 8 episodes, and then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is back. And we get to go with the spoiler alert in Human Saga. Yeah.
What?
They're introducing the Inhumans through Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
This show is so fucking good. Now, it's in my opinion, the best superhero show on the interwebs. Better than Flash. Better than Arrow.
I think Arrow's still better.
No. Arrow has been, especially this latest season. Arrow's has not been as good.
Wait till what's his face comes back.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has been killing it, man. This is like the show that I go in excited about. So I'm like, yeah, the show is fucking awesome, and these characters are on point, and they're just getting their shit together, and yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is the best one out, man.
All right, let's wrap this bad boy up.
No. Burn Notice is better than Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
No, superhero show, Nick.
Oh, okay.
That's superhero show.
Okay.
Yeah, Burn Notice was pretty good. I like Burn Notice.
I actually haven't watched Burn Notice, Nick. So you know what? You gave me the recommendation.
It gets kind of episodic, but it's fun.
Was it? Is it? I don't know. Is it like Fringe?
Nothing like Fringe. No. It's It's like CSI Miami meets
No.
A-Team, except with only one guy.
Okay.
But when you say episodic, I mean I just meant like when you say it's getting episodic, like Fringe was in its first season, which sucked. It was really like
No. It's not getting episodic at all. It still has very overreaching plot lines.
Okay, good. So like Fringe season 2, when shit started to get real.
Yes.
Well, yeah, the overreaching things, except it's like they just talk about it for 5 minutes during each episode. So I guess
that's an overarching storyline.
Well, then fucking Friends had an overarching storyline.
It did, and I hated Friends.
I never watched Friends, so I'm sorry.
I just started watching it again on. I mean, I see like every once in a while when it's on TV, but I never watched Friends. I'd say, but I just started watching it since it's on Netflix.
Actually, you know what? We should go over real quick before we head out. If we're talking about TV shows, then the new 9 new original series coming to Netflix.
What is this?
Not necessarily all 9, but just the new original series coming to Netflix. They got like the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt from the new Tina Fey comedy. That's supposed to appear on NBC, but Netflix
Daredevil's coming to Netflix.
Daredevil, yeah. So
I'm pretty excited about Daredevil. I'm one of like the 1 in like a billion people that enjoyed the Daredevil movie.
You actually enjoyed the Ben Affleck movie?
I loved the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie.
I never saw it.
I liked it. I mean, don't get me wrong. It wasn't like I'm not saying it's a cinematic fucking piece of gold, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I thought Ben Affleck did a great job. Fuck the haters.
I know they're supposed to have so Daredevil's coming out, and then they have AKA Jessica Jones coming out. 2 Marvel properties coming out, and then next year I think it's supposed to be Iron Cage and Luke. And Iron Fist and Luke Cage.
That show, if they do it right, could be the best fucking show ever made.
Dude, they're doing that. Like, here's a plan. They're going to do all 4 of those movies, and then they're going to fucking do the Defenders, dude.
Because those two together, man, I love their banter, especially Iron Fist. Because Luke Cage is so serious, and Iron Fist is like this fucking smart ass, fucking kung fu.
Who's Luke Cage?
Luke Cage?
He's
AKA what's it? Power Man.
Power Man. Yeah. He basically has
like indestructible, impenetrable skin.
Yeah, impenetrable skin. Kind of, he's like him and Iron Fist are like kind of like superheroes for hire, kind of.
Yeah. And they're going to be forming the Defenders with the Daredevil.
I'm going to tell you right now that the Iron Fist is featured in the Disney Marvel's Infinity game set.
Because he's also part of what, a limited Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's his thing.
And they fucking once again that show ruins a lot of characters. Do not watch it.
But I'm just saying that for them to bring that into
I like that show. I think it's funny.
It tells me that he's actually going to be a featured character in their ongoing series.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap this up. Midnight. I'm tired.
It's 12:04 and I'm a grandpa.
Dude, I almost fell asleep waiting to do this show. I was sitting on the couch and I was playing video because I was like, I got 20 more minutes. And Aaron made fun of me the other day too because I'm switching between Destiny and Halo and I'm like, God damn it, I keep mixing up which buttons reload and which ones fucking run. And she's like, God damn, you're old.
Oh my gosh. You let your wife talk to you like that, man? Jesus.
Yeah, man. She speaks the truth. I am getting old. Because I'm terrible at video games. Like I used to I was like, man, Halo 2 days, like KD at like 3 and 4, KD kill death ratio, was 3 and 4 was the norm. You know, like every time I paired up in a matchmaking, you know, me and my friend Chris always. The 2 at the top of the team, you know, it was very rare. Like if we got beat, it was like, holy fuck, these guys are like sponsored by fucking Bungie and shit. Like these guys are really good to beat us. And we played a lot. Now, fuck no. I'm lucky if I kill them the same time that I die. Like if I get like 10 for 10, I'm like, fuck yeah. Success. I'm terrible.
Oh man, I hate playing with a controller though. So that's why I still have yet to buy Halo. I hate playing first-person shooters with a fucking Xbox controller.
Oh no, I love it. You turn the Luke.
I got a PC, keyboard, and mouse are the best, dude.
Oh my god, fucking welcome to 1992, motherfucker.
Get out of here, son, man.
They said you couldn't do it.
You defeat the precision accuracy of a fucking mouse.
Oh my god. All right, let's wrap this up. Nick, tell everybody when they get a hold of you, buddy.
Oh, well, my guru got to have it this week is the PlayStation Vita.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, dude. Welcome to like 2000 and
Look.
2012?
This is what happened. This is what happens. I got a bunch of video games for Christmas. A bunch. I mean, more than I'll get around to fucking playing.
Welcome to my world.
So I took 4 of them to Walmart, and was like, hey, I got these and they're gifts, and I want to return them. And then they gave me enough money to buy a Vita, and I got a Vita so that I could remote play. And if I could play, Grand Theft Auto or what have you
Taking a shit.
on the PS4 while the kids are using the PS3 for their Disney Xfinity. Right.
I
like it. I think it's good. Great idea. And the Vita at least has decent thumbstick controls.
Are you using it to download? Oh, first of all, how's the latency? Because I had latency issues.
Latency is not an issue in the house.
I had some issues, but
I have no issues whatsoever. I mean, every now and then it might blink out if I'm in the back room and the kids are getting crazy in here. But that being said, it came with Borderlands 2, which is a game.
Oh, you had the bundle. Nice.
Which is a game I stayed away from because everybody said, "Oh, what a great co-op game," blah blah blah, and I don't co-op. And I gotta tell you,
what was this?
Borderlands 2.
Oh.
The game is actually a ton of fun by yourself. So if any of you stayed away from it because of the co-op bullshit that you heard about,
no,
nonsense.
There's no bullshit. It's like I played a pre-sequel by myself and stuff, but it's just more fun when you have somebody join in the game with you.
Fuck that, man. I hate fucking motherfuckers getting in my way.
Nick, oh my gosh.
Dude, look, Vic, when I wake up in the morning, I fucking howl. You know why? Because the lone wolf.
Well, Nick, you have PS Plus though, right? Nick, you have PS Plus, right?
Yes.
Dude, since you got a Vita now, you should go and try to download as many of those free games.
Obviously, dude. I've been playing Duke Nukem 3D because that was free this month.
Motherfucker! Oh, damn, I gotta download that shit, dude.
This is a good game. I forgot how good the game was.
You missed out on Velocity, dude, when they had that one free a couple months back. That game is fucking...
But you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. The best $200 I've spent in a long time.
I know, like, if you actually play a lot of those indie games on Vita, it actually makes it worth it. Like, for the longest time, I had a Vita when it first came out, and it was just a giant paperweight. Then the indie games started coming out, and I'm like, shit. This
No. For me, it's getting in there grinding on PS4 games that I can do from my bedroom. It's the free games that you get once a month with PlayStation Plus. And I'm going to tell you, it's basically like going from smoking weed on the weekends to mainlining heroin daily is what getting a Vita has done to me. I'm like, oh, I can get 15 minutes in real quick.
Actually, how's that remote play? Like, for the remote play then? So, like, if my PlayStation's in PS4 is in standby mode, I can use the Vita to start it up, right?
I just did it, and it worked fine, yeah.
Oh, okay, well, that's probably some more remote play, man.
Yeah, no,
I don't have any PS4 games, never mind.
It does PS3 remote play too. Apparently, I haven't tried it yet, but
oh really? I got parts on my PS3. I can try remote playing that.
But you know what? I didn't think I'd love it as much as I'm absolutely loving it.
Yeah, well, Nick, once you get some more indie games on there, you're gonna love it even more, son.
The other thing I want to say is the battery life is phenomenal. I remember that being an issue with like the first gen PS Vitas, but the new ones, I can play all day, and I don't even get below like a quarter, below 25%.
Life isn't that bad on the first gen. I have a first gen. I can get like 3 to 4 hours of gameplay off of it.
Oh, I get way more than that, but it charges 100% like in an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah, but the thing is though, you don't have that nice OLED display that the freaking first gen has.
I don't care. This thing is
that display is so nice.
This thing is the tits. And Mike, like you said, it has a much better joystick than the PSP, which was terrible.
I never even had a PSP, dude.
The PSP was like a slider.
PSP, but it slid. It wasn't.
It wasn't right.
Like, we need to play some more fucking.
Because I played. I forget which. It was a third or a first person. I think it was a third person shooter, based on a popular series. Not Splinter Cell. It was I forget. It was.
Killzone?
No.
I played Need for Speed on the PSP. And
Resistance, Mike?
No, not Resistance. Resistance was great.
And the controls were just kind of like very
the remote play is worth it. If you have a fucking PS4, you should get a Vita.
I do.
All right, what you got this week?
Games on my PS4. Mike, well, I don't have any guru. Gotta have a guy try it. But Mike, we do need to play some more freaking Smash Brothers, man.
I've got some bad news for you, Vic.
Ruh-roh. The Wii has been sold.
Yeah, like kind of traded in my
We need to get an Xbox One.
My 2DS.
Oh, 2DS? 2DS?
Dude, seriously? Why?
Yeah. Because
He's not 10?
do you remember the last time we played it?
Like, shut up, man, shut up.
No, it's a very good system. Very good system, a lot of fun. But do you remember the last time we played it?
Dude, well, I played it like a lot every now and then. But every time I will ask you, you'd be like, hey, Mike, let's play some Smash. You're like,
Well,
yeah, dude, I can't now though. Maybe later.
Yeah, if I didn't get an Xbox One, then I would have kept it.
Fucking, why didn't you get an Xbox One, man? There's nothing to play on the Xbox.
Dude, I'm about to go play Dragon Age. I got Halo Master Chief Collection. I got Destiny on that bitch. I got Grand Theft Auto 5 on that bitch.
Dude.
I got Forza Horizon 2 on that bitch. I mean, there's some good ass motherfucking games on that bitch.
Okay, Mike. Okay, you can make this up for me, man. Here's what you need to do. You need to go out and get a refurbished Wii U with Smash Brothers.
Nope, ain't happening.
Okay.
Ain't happening. Ain't happening.
And we can play Smash Bros. On the Wii U.
Ain't happening. Ain't happening.
Oh my gosh.
Ain't happening. I only got time for one console.
Nick, how about you get some refurbished Wii U and you get Smash, and we can play Smash Bros, man. And your kids will love it, man. Your kids would become angels if you got them Smash Brothers, man.
Damn, look at this guy.
And Mario Kart, Nick. Mario Kart. Think about it. Mario Kart 8. That's like a gold mine for children of entertainment.
All right, let's wrap this bad boy up.
What about your guru got to have in your Android utility, man?
I don't have any Android utilities, but I do have a cool icon theme. Here we go. Check out those icons. Those are dope. It's from Cove Dev.
That falls under Android utilities, man.
He just keeps coming out with the dopest shit. I didn't even think I was gonna like these at first. I saw them.
Is that a Wu-Tang Clan backdrop?
No.
No.
It looks like a half of the Wu-Tang Clan logo.
Nick. Oh my gosh, dude.
The color is not very good on here, but.
How did I embarrass myself?
It's all right, man. It's all right, dude.
Also, there's nothing embarrassing about the Wu-Tang Clan. Don't disrespect.
No, I mean he embarrassed himself for not recognizing that it wasn't. Okay.
I was making fun of the background.
Okay.
All right, Nick. Where can we get a hold of you, buddy?
You can't.
He's underground because he's been playing PS Vita so much.
Dr. Nicholas Ballius at gadgetgurus.net.
I'm gonna fall asleep. Okay, Vic, how about
right now,
get a hold of you, buddy?
Oh no, that's your iPhone. Nick, is that your iPhone, man?
Is this my iPhone? Yeah, this is my Vita.
Wait, Nick, is that an iPhone 6?
No, it's just a 5S.
Oh, get out of here! Don't even show that on screen, man. You call yourself a guru?
I'm sorry.
You call yourself a guru, son?
I'm surprised you didn't buy a BlackBerry Classic.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's like instant revoke of his guru status if he bought a BlackBerry.
I was tempted because there's just a nostalgic feeling of using that keyboard.
Oh my god, I love the keyboard, man. I'm not gonna lie.
So productive. You just like, I just tweeted, bitch. You see that?
No, Mike. Oh my god. It's like, yeah, you're productive with the keyboard, but then in terms of doing anything else outside of typing, you're very...
Oh, of course, and that's why we all didn't buy one, or else we would all bought one.
You actually hear the CEO from Yahoo, when she first took over, she actually sent out an email to people saying, hey guys, we're getting rid of these BlackBerries so you can get real smartphones. That's what she said. Oh god, that was hilarious.
All right, let's wrap it up. You guys can get a hold of the show, podcast at thegadgetgurus.net. This is the Gadget Gurus Podcast, episode number 246, and we're out.
Peace.
Make sure to watch Mike.